Hi, good morning. So today our topic is JavaScript. JavaScript is a scripting language. Scripting language means it is a lightweighted programming language. That means it is also one type of programming language, but it is a lightweight programming language. So it is mainly implemented on the web browsers to develop the communication between the websites and users. So this is the one. That is the purpose of the JavaScript. So JavaScript was designed to add interactive to HTML tags. So JavaScript was designed. JavaScript is also one type of design to add interactivity to HTML language. With the help of HTML language, we can design a website with the help of JavaScript. It is also one type of dynamic communication. So then after that, your JavaScript is directly communicate with the HTML pages. That means it is only HTML pages here. And also JavaScript is also interpreted language. It means there is no compilation. It's directly interpreted languages. So by using JavaScript, we can read and write HTML elements. So simply JavaScript is a lightweighted. It is a communication between the user interface and dynamic websites. It's a directly communicate with the HTML tags. It's a lightweighted programming language. Here it is possible to read and write the HTML elements. So here our JavaScript is the most popular language on the internet. JavaScript is the most popular scripting language on the internet and works in all major browsers such as Internet Explorer, Firefox, Chrome, Opera, Safari, etc. Remaining all browsers. So here, what are the benefits we are discussing now? So the first benefit is a widely supported any browser. JavaScript is supported any browser. That is the first advantage. And second advantage means it is easy to access the data from the documents. If you want to retrieve the data from the documents, JavaScript is most flexible and also it is possible to manipulate it. That means modification is also possible on the document information. That is the advantage. One more advantage. And next one is JavaScript can give interesting animations without the long downloading times associated with many multimedia data types. By using JavaScript, we can also run animation in the which one on the web pages without storing the long data. Just it is animation. So this is also one type of advantage of the JavaScript. So meanwhile, there are some of the disadvantages by using the JavaScripts. The first one, if our script does not work, then our page is the useless. Means if our JavaScript does not work, then there is no useless because of there is no compilation. This is only directly communication between the user and web browser. So the next one is the problems of broken scripts. Web suffers disable JavaScript supports in their browsers. So here the problems of broken scripts. Many web suffers disable JavaScript support in their web browsers. So this is also one type of disadvantage by using the JavaScripts. And also our scripts, there are disadvantage by using the JavaScript. Scripts can be run slowly and complex scripts it take more time. So these are the problems using the JavaScript. The next one is, so there are some of the JavaScript is also simple one type of languages. It means it will be contains the variables, objects and functions. So it will be contains the variables, objects and functions. So before we explain what is a variable, what is object, what is a functions, first of all we are apply some rules, some points on this concept. The first point is nothing but each line of code in our JavaScript language. The first key point is each line of code is terminated must and should be a semicolon. That means each line ending with the semicolon in JavaScript language. That is the first point to be remembered. And second point is the case sensitive. That means here case sensitive means lowercase letters and uppercase letters are the differently. They are not equal. They are different. This is also one more point to remember at the time of JavaScript programming language. And third point is means JavaScript is a sequence of statements to be executed by the browsers. See, JavaScript sequence of statements are executed by the browsers. All browsers is executing the number of statements in the JavaScripts. Also, here JavaScript is a sequence of Java statement, and each statement one by one it will be executed. So this is also one more key point to remember this one. Here we can also, like in C or Java or any type of programming language, we can put in the block of statements, put in the left flower braces and right flowers. That means these are simply called curly braces. So left curly braces, right curly. That means if there is more number of statements in JavaScript, there is also you can use the left curly braces and right curly braces to maintain the group of statements in your JavaScript. And also here functions have the parameters. Functions have the parameters. In C language there is the arguments is there. JavaScript is also the methods is there. Now here we are called that is the functions. Each functions have the some parameters that may be passed in the inside the parentheses. Inside the parentheses. The next one is the you can also declare here one more variable declaration. At the time of declaring the variables, we can use the word that is the var. var is a keyword to declare any variable in the JavaScript. It is enough. var is enough. Now need to use the int, long, float like this. Just only var is a keyword to declare any variables. So this is the simple brief history of the JavaScript. So first of all, what we learn, JavaScript is a scripting language, lightweighted programming language. Then how can it will be communicate with the different browsers, and what are the benefits of JavaScript, and after that what are the disadvantages of the JavaScript, and also it will be contains the many number of variables, objects and functions. For this one we can remember the key points to JavaScript. I already once again remember each line must and should be ending with the semicolon. It is a case sensitive, and all sequence statements are executed by the browsers, and all statements put into a left and curly braces, and functions have the parameters within the left inside the parenthesis. Means last one is the to declare any variables we are using the keyword, that is the var is a keyword to declare any variable in JavaScript. So this is about the just introduction about the JavaScript. In next class I will be explain the what is the structure of JavaScript with simple example, where to we are writing, how it will be executed. So this is the in next video I will be explaining. Okay, thank you, give this pop.